the day. Painting, staging, the whole 9 yards. For real, people. Can't make this stuff up. Noise happens. Hello and welcome back to Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. I am Nikki and with me is Nix. She is actually wandering around and I'm going to let her out now because she's being a pest. If you are new here, please give us the thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to us. Hit that button. And don't forget to hit the bell so you know when maybe we're going to go live in the future. I don't know. This is all new to me. But now that I have the studio, and I totally forgot to mention that in the last haul video I did, that we have the studio up and running. Yay! I will give you a tour when I'm a little more finished. I mean, it's all painted and it's all decorated the way I want it to look, but I have a little bit more organization to do because I'll show you that too so you guys can see like my inventory and how I keep it. And where I keep my paper and my packing supplies and all that stuff is just, I haven't hit that level yet. I still kind of got things scattered around in different rooms. So we went to Town and Country in Liberty, New York. Now we've been there a few times, quite a few times. This is definitely one of those places though where you have to dig because the vendors know what they got. They do. But sometimes you get lucky and you go, oh, I can grab that. Like they have that marked wrong. Or that's a really cheap price if I group it all in together as a lot. Or this will sell really great on eBay. So we did do that. But before I show you what we picked up, I want to go and show you a few more of the books that I picked up at Read It Again bookstore. One of them was The World's Famous Orations, edited by William Jennings Bryan and belonging to Bernard. I'm not even going to try to say his last name, but it's on there. The spine on this is super. Can I say super one more time? I think I can. Fragile. If you can name that movie, you win a prize. I'm kidding. You really don't win a prize. I don't have a prize. The inside title page cover, printed in London and New York. And this book is the 1906. So this is a very, very old baby. This is a 114-year-old baby. And in here it does have my son said, what's oration? Speeches that were given by, at the time, some really, really great orators. So there's Webster, there's Hayne, there's Clay, there's Alexander Stevens, Corwin, Calhoun, Lincoln, Yancey, Garrison, John Brown, Seward, Preston X. Bush, Sumner. So some of those names you might remember from history. See, I'm a bit of a history buff. I went to school for history, so I love it when I come across these little bits and bobs. The other book that I picked up that is quite the, and I hate it. Oh, it came off when they do that. Now I got a sticker mark on there. When they put stickers on books, don't do that. Don't put stickers on books. There's no need. Because this is another really old book. I've never read it, but this is Babbitt by Sinclair Lewis. And once again, sorry, you're backwards. And once again, this book belonged to somebody, and it does have a super fragile spine. This is a 100-year-old book. Well, almost. It'll be 100 in January. This is the 1922 first edition of Babbitt. And it even comes with the pictures from the Warner Brothers movies inside. So I picked this book up. It wasn't super expensive, wasn't super, necessarily a great read. It doesn't have an awesome resale value, but it has some resale value. And some people are always going to be looking. I thought there was another picture in here. I guess there wasn't. Are always going to be looking for these books. And I just kind of thought the yellow and the blue cover itself was just neat to decorate with. If you've ever watched The Thrifted Life, I think both the girls now, Laura and Selena, have their own channels. Well, but Laura Caldwell went and did Selena's bookshelves and color grouped them. It was a great episode to watch a master bookshelf decorator at work. The other book that I picked up that I wanted to show you guys, and maybe some of you remember this from childhood. I mean, I don't, but maybe some of you do. Poems of Childhood by Eugene Field. This was, and this is the first edition of this. This was published, I think it says 1973. And I love the inside artwork there. And each of these pages, I love this one. The Naughty Doll. Great. Teeny weeny. It just gets better and better, right? Go ahead, make the jokes, because I'd be making the jokes. I'm the one who has to behave. Little Boy Blue. So, I have heard people really like this book. It brings back childhood memories. Like I said, I wasn't even born yet. So, if it brings back childhood memories, great. For me, it would be like Shel Silverstein, Where the Sidewalk Ends kind of stuff. My aunt used to read us that when we were all really little. But there's cute little pictures and cute little doodles in here that remind me of like maybe something a child would have done. And then they have the really nice block printing. And this is almost like never been opened. So this is in fabulous condition with the exception of, you know, shelfware, having to sit on a shelf. So that's it. Those are the books I wanted to show you. On to some of the other little bits and bobs that I picked up. And everything, I noticed like everything I picked up is really easy for shipping. It's just like, whoop. I don't know. Maybe it's foresight on my behalf. So I picked up, and this is more for the gas collectors out there. Not gas collecting in your belly. You know, gas memorabilia. This is the New York map with special maps of Putnam, Rockingham, Westchester, and the Finger Lakes. And the front of this is like, can I just tell you, New York doesn't look like that? Well, that's not true. Some parts of New York look like, Warwick looks like this. There are bits of Warwick that look like this. Warwick is known for, can I say Warwick one more time? It's black dirt fields. There's actually, because they grow onions there. And there's actually a distillery, a whiskey distillery called Black Dirt that is there. This is from, you know what? I knew the answer to this question before I started. This is from the 50s. This is from the early 50s. We're just gonna start with that because it was on here. I don't know. It's from the early 50s. So I picked up this for those of you who don't live in New York, and then I picked this one up because, once again with the stickers on things, because my dad had this map in his car when I was a kid. This is the exact map with the clipper ship on it that my dad had in his car growing up. And it even is the AAA one. So this is of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. See, when you're from New England, the states are small. Everything fits on one map. I'm not actually sure where this, I don't know, this could be Massachusetts, the boat. But I remember this one from being a kid. So then I've got, so you get the maps. Now you've got the linens. I picked these up. These are definitely, these are handmade, and I think the other piece might be handmade too, but these are very petite. Little like pinwheels. I am a crocheter and a knitter, but to do, I have a hair sitting right there. Ooh, I think I got it. But to do these, I need a magnifying glass like bigger than my head to get this done. So this is a pinwheel in here in the round, and then these lovely tiny little stitches that were done. So I have two of these. These are in a, I think they call it jute colored. I could be wrong about the color. So I get two of these. These are like coasters. These are doily coasters, and they're definitely a little fuzzy because if you saw the footage from Liberty, most of the time we were in the basement because the stuff on the upper floor was really expensive. The stuff in the basement, for some reason, was a little bit cheaper. So we were wandering around and shuffling through the basement, and there was nobody down there, so it was really easy to film. So it was dank and musty and dark. It was dark. So these might need a little TLC love. The other pieces I picked up down there, and these both are two sets. Everything is a set of two. So this is the smaller. Do I have this the right way? I think so. This is the smaller of the dresser scarf pieces. You can see it's got the butterflies. So it is this big. I have them measured. I think this one is about 11 inches. I think it's like 11 by 9. And then its big brother, or big sister, is this big. So this is, I think, 29. I think this is just a little bit over 2 feet. And it is the same pattern, matching pattern, dresser scarf. So I picked these two up. And all of this stuff, all of the linens, well, I haven't listed the coasters yet, but maybe by the time you see this video, I will have listed them. Everything is for sale on our eBay store. The other set that I picked up is embroidered. So we have the small, see, the small circle with the embroidered roses. And this almost reminds me of Greek key in here. And then its bigger sibling is the oval. So these are more vanity tables. So I'll hold them up next to each other so we can kind of see size-wise how big they are. They're not very big. These are almost like vanity scarves, lamps for under a lamp. And I thought these were really pretty. And like I said, they need a little washing, but I let the people who get them do that because I give them to you like I found them. That's what I tried to do. So, I know I said I wasn't going to do it unless it was marked. I did it. But only on these pieces, because I picked up a grab bag of jewelry for really, really good money. And what came in the grab bag was kind of awesome and a lot, and it was worth it for the money. So the first bitty bob here, I will show you what I end up in this bag. I got a pair of cufflinks. I'll show you those first. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of earrings. And it was a very nice little grab bag for, 5 pieces of jewelry. So I've got these cufflinks, gold tone V cufflinks. These are bigger ones than the other ones that I have. It's again the T-bars. And I do have 2 of these. They are textured, and I guess they could be a V or just a chevron or just a mountain. So I have these. Now this means I have 3 sets of cufflinks that I've picked up. So 3 sets of, I'm trying to keep the guys in this too. Ladies, get some cool stuff for your men. All right. I also have, I'm sorry, every time I come in closer, the top of my head gets cut off. But, I want to make sure you guys can see the stuff. These are Millefiori-esque. That's how I'm going to, screwbacks. And there are 2 of these. Let's use my left hand. 2 of these. Focus. Let's try it with a piece of paper. Is that going to work? Let's try it with this. Behind them. So they're kind of a Millefiori design. They are earthen. They remind me of the world too. So those are really pretty. Oh, and I just dropped all the earrings. No, that was good. This is why you keep them in your hand. Okay, I have recovered. I got a set of, these are intertwined, dangly pearls, fake pearls, costume pearls, not the real deal. These are posts, this set here. They don't have the backs to them. They do have a little rose in the center. Focus. It's not going to focus really good, but these do have a little rose in the center, a little pink rose, little rhinestones along the outside. I doubt very much they're nickel free. I can't wear earrings. I'm going to have to try these little clip-ons though to see if these work. They seem to remember as a kid they pinched my ears. And a set of gold hoop. These are little hoopies. These are clip-ons. It's a little tiny gold hoops. So those all came in the jewelry grab bag. So yeah, I went for that. But the one spectacular piece, I did stick to my rule. Because there was a lot of jewelry to go through over at Town and Country. This one I did stick to my rule. And actually I'm glad that I picked this piece up because I found out more about it than I expected. So this next piece I picked up, and I think it's I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go this way, and the camera's just not going to completely do it justice. So there are two figures here, and two palm trees here and here, and the figures are on horses. One's in blue, and one is in red on horses. There is some damage to the hand painting. Unfortunately, that's not just lovely little light spots. I'm not that fancy. That is a little damage to the painting. I want to say that it's Bakelite, but I don't want to say that it's Bakelite, because what if I'm wrong? On the back, and I know the camera's not going to pick this up, but I'm going to show you where it is. On the back, right there, boop, is a made in Israel stamped 9.35, not 2, 3, 9.35 sterling silver. So all of this, all this filigree work all the way around, and the back, and just to try to get you a nice shot of the closure too, is older jewelry. Focus. Let's see if I do. No. I'm just gonna keep trying until I get it to work, right? Let's see. What do I do if I do this? Will it focus? No, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, I tried that. It didn't work. So it is an older closure. I kept poking myself. I had to take it up. I had to take it up front so that I didn't keep poking myself. But at least the pokey part is on this side down here. So this is some nice silver, and if this wasn't damaged, whew, but at least for the silver, and it looks so old. It does, it just looks so old. I did stick to my word, and I just bought that one piece. So that's it for the jewelry. I think I just have, I just have one more thing to show you. Hold on, hold that thought. I'll be right back. So the last thing I'm going to show you are these lovelies. Oh my Lord, that was my stomach rumbling. These are Westmoreland glass. Here's the one with the Westmoreland glass. There's the sticker. These are in shades of purple and blue. Oh look, I'm upside down. Shades of purple and blue candlestick holders. These were a very lucky find because they were very nicely marked and priced. So these are also up for sale on our eBay store. So that's it. That's the haul from Town and Country in Liberty, New York. Thanks for sticking around and watching the haul with us. If you see anything that you like, please comment below and we can work it out. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, give us that, and follow us on Instagram and our eBay store at Black Dog Vintage and Antiques. For now, that is it. And as always, stay swanky and stay classy.